There was drama in Victoria Falls as Sengezo, the news of Sengezo Tshabangu, recalling three councillors in Victoria Falls were conveyed. Definitely, this will strategically benefit ZANU-PF, and further proving that Sengezo Tshabangu is nothing less than a ZANU-PF project which was allowed to hijack the Citizens Coalition for Change. I've always said to the current employees of Citizens Coalition for Change, if you remained in CCC, you better actually comply with Sengezo Tshabangu. If you don't comply with Sengezo Tshabangu, you are bound to face recalls. I think to most of these employees, it's all about income. They were receiving income unemployment levels in Zimbabwe continues to skyrocket. One of the councillors, when the news was conveyed, police had to be called. And in front of the police, he had to destroy the laptop. I guess that's the laptop that belongs to that local authority. And he had to be arrested, to be moved out of the council, which means he was resisting. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So this is the letter from the Ministry of Local Government and Public Works, that is Daniel Kawe. You remember, local councillors are recalled through that particular ministry. It says recall of certain councillors, Victoria Falls City Council. Says the above matter refers, I wish to inform that I am in receipt of a letter from the Citizens Coalition for Change stating that the following councillors have ceased to be members of the Coalition for Change political party. That is, names are Mtunzi Mpofu of Ward 9, and Nkanyiso Sibindi. I think Nkanyiso Sibindi is the one seen fighting in the videos that are circulating on social media. From Ward 10, Daniel Moyo from Ward 11. It says in terms of section 278(1) of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, as read with section I and K, the above mentioned wards are now vacant in terms of section 121 of the Electoral Act. Please proceed to inform the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission of these vacancies. Honorable Daniel Kawe, a Minister of Local Government and Public Works. And Sengezo Tshabangu yesterday posting on his social media page, he says, "Good morning, fellow Zimbabweans. I wish to respond to my..." It says, "I wish to respond to many people who have been messaging my inbox asking about the recent recalls we effected in Victoria Falls. In brief, we made the decision to recall the councillors mentioned below as a result of their failure to adhere to the party's guidelines and principles. I also take this opportunity to warn anyone who may do the same in the future, especially during this period of the ongoing parliamentary process of constitutional amendments. A member of parliament under the Citizens Coalition for Change should act in accordance with the party's principles and guidelines and remain in line with the leadership of our chief whip in the House of Assembly. I thank you." What are these guidelines especially? This is a threat to the members of parliament to say you should actually follow the principles and guidelines. The guidelines is for them to support the illegal constitutional amendment bill number 3 of 2026. So members of parliament who have shown opposition to this guideline stand assured that this charlatan Sengezo Tshabangu is going to come after them, and this is a reality. It's a threat. So I wait to see. I have seen already some of the members of the Citizens Coalition for Change in that parliament supporting ZANU-PF, because I have said that those who remained definitely somehow they have to be loyal to Sengezo Tshabangu. If they are not, and Sengezo Tshabangu is loyal to Mnangagwa, is a project of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. He was deployed to the Citizens Coalition for Change by Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, because already some of us in 2023, we were not aware that in the back of the mind of Mnangagwa, he was already in this 2030 thing. As much as some of us may not be aware that in the back of the head of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, he is already eyeing in converting Zimbabwe to be a Munu Mutapa. The name of Zimbabwe may change, and also the political structure and leadership of Zimbabwe may change. We may see Zimbabwe subjected to kingship, and guess who would be the king of Zimbabwe? It is none other than Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. As long as Zimbabwe do not stand up to this and say enough is enough, and as long as also the Zimbabwe Defense Forces does not come to the aid of the people of Zimbabwe, that is where Mnangagwa is going. You see this king who is busy being tolerated by the courts as the king Munu Mutapa, and he is busy developing constitutional things on accord. He is doing it being crafted. In Zimbabwe is going to, especially if Mnangagwa is allowed to extend his term of office up to 2030. This is what, in fact, has been agreed by the bedroom of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, as well as the members of ZANU-PF who are busy twerking for Mnangagwa. This is what has been sealed already, and individuals like Sengezo, the fools like Sengezo Tshabangu, the traitors of our people, and the traitors of Matebeleland like Sengezo Tshabangu, they are aiding this nonsense that Mnangagwa is on top of. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanqubumhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast.